Hi, I'm Jim Crittenden, and this is 2016, a year of NavajoYES. Some main events. At NavajoYES, communities matter. At NavajoYES, fitness efforts matter. At NavajoYES, dedicated services matter. And at NavajoYES, training regimens matter.
Yay!
At NavajoYES, it's important to teach the children these things and more. One of the main activities that NavajoYES does is centered around bicycling. Several biking events took place in 2016 in Dine Bikeyah. The Paradise Loop Ride, the Cove Classic, the Tour de Res, and the Chusca Challenge. In April, the Paradise Loop Ride occurred, with 18 and 32-mile routes on remote dirt roads between Navajo Mountain, Shanto, and Tall Mountain. Beautiful views and challenging climbs made this ride a memorable one. After being on hiatus for several years, the Cove Classic mountain bike race was brought back in late May. Taking place in the foothills of the Chusca Mountains, the Cove Classic was a welcome and popular spring event for Southwest U.S. mountain bike enthusiasts. This year's Tour de Res, its 24th annual running, occurred in tandem with the first Chusca 150 mountain run. Several dozen children made the 6-day adventure, following and leading the runners each day. Riding amongst the cool pines along the spine of the Chusca Mountains was a real treat in the hot days of July. The venerable Chusca Challenge made its 21st appearance in October. This year's 2-day mountain bike festival included several different routes, as well as live music by local bands. For over 100 people, the Chusca Challenge rocked. Another bike-related activity got up and running this year, called the Kids Bike Initiative, Over 150 bicycles were obtained, repaired, and handed off to the people in several communities in exchange for volunteer work and community service. This effort was made possible through a fortunate partnership with the Recycle Your Bicycle program in Phoenix, Arizona. "2016 was also the second year of the Navajo Parks Race Series. Made up of 7 marathon running events, the Navajo Parks Race Series was very well attended and received widespread acclaim for answering the call for more running events in Dine Bikeyah. February's running of the Little Colorado River Gorge Half Marathon was attended by over 160 people, ranging in age from 13 to 80. With its course going on dirt trails along the rim of the Little Colorado River Gorge, a better experience would be hard to find. In early May, over 2,000 people came together over 2 days for the 34th running of the Shiprock Marathon. This Boston Marathon qualifying event included a half marathon, marathon relay, and a 10K trail run. Also, the 4th Kids Marathon was held, a 1.2-mile conclusion of each child's weeks of running at home, at least 25 miles. Over 400 youth aged 3 to 13 participated in this year's run. August saw the second Asaya Mountain runs, held on the west side of the Chusca Mountains at the Asaya Lake campgrounds. Nearly 100 runners were there for it, doing either a 10K or 20K route. The Code Talker 29K run, honoring Navajo Code Talkers, was held in Window Rock in September. Over 150 runners were in attendance for the ceremony and run that followed. A new event this year, the Natsusan Trail Ultra, covered 50 miles from the Navajo Mountain Chapter House to Rainbow Bridge and back. Individual and 2-person relay categories made this challenging run an exciting adventure for elite athletes who came from all over the Southwest to attend. Of special interest was a signing ceremony between the Navajo Nation and the U.S. Park Service. This quote-unquote treaty is a memorandum of understanding concerning shared management and protection of Rainbow Bridge National Monument. This historic agreement between the Navajo Nation and National Park Service was facilitated by NavajoYES Director Tom Riggenbach and was signed during the Natsusan Trail Ultra. Monument Valley was the setting for the second Monument Valley Marathon. Nearly 300 people participated in this November event. Just as many came to see it. The categories included a marathon, a half marathon, a marathon relay, a kids marathon, and a 5K fun run. All of this occurred over the same weekend as the Monument Valley Balloon Festival, giving the entire weekend a very holiday-like atmosphere. The grand finale of the 2016 Navajo Parks Race Series was the Four Corners Quad-Kayah. 4 marathons and half marathons in 4 consecutive days in 4 different states: Arizona, Utah, Colorado, and New Mexico. Runners from across North America showed up to make this week-long event one of the best events ever. A huge thank you goes out to all of the generous NavajoYES supporters. And that was a year of activities hosted by NavajoYES in 2016. More things occurred throughout the year as well: trail building sessions, backpacking trips, people brought together through key meetings, and school visits. 2016 was indeed a productive year for all the volunteers of NavajoYES. This is Jim Crittenden, extending best wishes to you all in 2017.